You can't see what you look like. You can only trust pictures, videos, and mirrors. Procrastinators can do 30 minutes of work in 9 hours, and 9 hours of work in 30 minutes. Randomly yelling catch to someone could instantly cause them to be stressed. Words are just weird noises we made up for humans to communicate. Is a small pig called a hamlet? Someone out there vividly remembers something you said which you completely forgot. Why does thaw and thaw out mean the same thing? Why do they call it getting a dog fixed if it doesn't work anymore? Technically, if you dropped a tea bag in the ocean, the entire ocean would become very diluted tea. If Buzz Lightyear didn't think he was a toy, why'd he always freeze when a human walked by? If you live in a 2-story building, is the ceiling the floor, or is the floor the ceiling? I wonder how many watches are still ticking in buried coffins. Despite being a common problem, Wi-Fi not working probably doesn't have a lot of searches because nobody has Wi-Fi to search it. If time stopped, would we ever even know it? Arcades are just casinos for kids. What do you call a female daddy longleg? Everything you have ever lost still exists somewhere in the world. When you fall asleep, you're literally time traveling from the moment you fell asleep. If you witness a bald eagle at a zoo, you are seeing the American symbol of freedom in captivity. What do they call French toast in France? Do they call it American toast or just toast? Why are we required to do schoolwork at home, but you can't do home things at school? What did the first person who got on social media even do? They say our lives pass before our eyes when we die. That could be happening for you right now. Why do your toes and fingers get wrinkly in water, but nothing else on your body does? Your fist only exists when you close your hand, and your lap only exists when you're sitting down. Cows are just walking milk jugs. When a woman has twins, does that make the second baby a clone or an alternate version from a different reality? Carrot juice is technically orange juice. Can deaf people hear sounds in dreams, or is it all visual? Chicken tenders are just long chicken nuggets. Clapping is just giving yourself a repeated high five for someone's hard work and talent. Walking is just continuously disrupting your balance and falling onto your other leg. Who were the people who counted every human being on Earth to find out the population is 7 billion? I just realized the reason Mickey Mouse has a dog is to keep the cats away. The rich used to pay the poor for entertainment. Now poor people pay the rich for entertainment. Are black and white considered colors? The only reason you want to make money is to get rid of all of it. Paper clips are just staples with less commitment. When you make a face, your skull doesn't move. It's just your skin and muscles shifting and moving in different directions to smile or frown. Knocking on someone's front door is just punching someone's house until they give you attention. Why do they call a pack of goose geese, but don't call a pack of moose meese? What was the first language, and what did it sound like? If you think about it, food doesn't really go bad. Something just eats it before you do. Girl Scouts is basically a cookie company that gets away with child labor. I wonder if Chinese tourists ever get mad when they buy a souvenir from the USA only to find a Made in China sticker on it. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed potatoes. When you get sick and can't breathe out of your nose, you're losing half of your ability to keep you alive. You probably have world records you don't know about. When you don't pay taxes, you go to jail, but jail is funded with taxpayer money, so you're living off of taxes for not paying taxes. Debit cards pay for things with hours of your life that you've already worked, but credit cards pay for things with hours you work in the future. There's a dog that holds the world record for most barks without even knowing it. If you had teleportation powers, you could start a really good delivery business. Your age in years is how many times you've circled the sun, but your age in months is how many times the moon has circled you. You always have teeth stuck between your teeth. All of the materials needed to create today's technology have been on Earth since the beginning of time. They just weren't put together in the right form yet. Crabs are just angry, wet spiders. Getting a new set of teeth would be way better at age 60 than age 6.